What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kahuna Silver right here on YouTube, man. I'm back after my long hiatus. Work. The thing is work. Okay, I gotta work. I make dollars in order to keep my iPad running, my phone running, get games for my Switch and everything else. I gotta work just to make it work. Feel me? Anywho, but enough about all that. I just think I should talk about this subject because I think it's a good time to talk about it now. When discussing next gen systems, it has been a lot of talk about the, Project Scarlett coming from Xbox and the PS5, what it could be. There are a lot of people who are expecting next gen to be coming sooner, like next year or 2020. Personally, for me, I don't think next gen is far off still because we just got system revisions. We just got Xbox One X. We just got PlayStation 4 Pro. They haven't been on the market for like at least 2 years now. Now we just got these refreshes that's bringing 4K to the console gaming space. So I think it's too early to talk about next gen because really, really again, I'm just saying we just got these console revisions. The Switch just came out. Everything is just like this now happening, and now we're on to next gen. We're moving too fast for our own good. This is why I keep saying, you know, we're not ready yet. We're not ready yet. But apparently everybody's ready for next generation. I think the strong indicator coming for next generation is Sony's lack of titles being shown at E3. For the past E3, they've been showing the same old titles. The only thing new that they have shown this E3 is freaking Ghost of Tsushima, which a game I cannot wait for. I really want to play that game. That game looks gorgeous. I'm not combining it for the graphics, but it's up my alley. We're talking about samurais and action and stuff like that. Just that scene they had to fight in the scene at E3 really caught my attention. That's the reason I want to play this game. But more people are speculating that is this all Sony has for the next few years for PlayStation 4, we may be seeing the PlayStation 5 sooner or later. And most likely they're right. They're right. This is all what they have left to show for the console. This is what they got left. That's it. And plus, PlayStation already said PlayStation 4 is on its last legs. Sooner or later moving out. Xbox already brought up at E3 on the show floor Project Scarlett. Okay, so with these whole talking about next generation of consoles, we're starting to get rumors about these next generation consoles, specifically the Xbox One, Xbox Scarlett, whatever it's going to be called. Microsoft like to play around with their numbers. They skip over 9 and 8 and just call theirs Windows 10. They had Xbox 360. We're basically waiting for Xbox 720, and they come out with Xbox One. So whatever Xbox is ready to call this thing, it seems like people are talking about how this is more focused on streaming games, talking about the Xbox coming with multiple boxes that allow for more streaming capabilities, more cloud streaming capabilities, all this stuff like this. And it sounds promising as a feature, but I see it unpractical. Here's how I think that next generation is going to really play out. I truly do believe that next generation is going to play out more of the same. You heard me correct when I said that. I truly think next gen is going to play out more of the same. You're going to see more high resolution. You're going to see more, textures, details, and all this stuff in the games and stuff like that. Like, if you take into account that Scarlett engine from GDC, from Unreal Engine, and how they're upgrading their engine lately, that Uncanny Valley, that person, when I saw the video myself, I didn't think it was a real person. That video that video had to tell us that we're talking to a digital person. It looked so freaking real, and that's what we're gonna be seeing next generation. It's getting there. It's getting there, and I think this is what next generation is gonna try to push instead of actual games. Next generation, I think this is where it's gonna go. I think the streaming thing is more to lighten the load off these consoles, so they'll be able to play games at that level. Oh, and this is what Xbox doing. They're preparing to, so make the Xbox run this, make the Xbox play like this, make the Xbox play good games, like this. And it's funny how we hearing about Xbox first instead of PlayStation. That means Xbox plans are already in motion. So, anywho, with that being said, I do not expect a big shakeup from next generation. Reason why I don't see nobody else doing it as different as the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch right now is the only ninth generation console on the market. Yet we're gonna see Nintendo with a revision of the Switch, more powerful, but not on par with the next generation systems. Because I told somebody this on Twitter last night. Hey, Nintendo knows they don't have to get on par; they just have to be close enough, and that's all Nintendo has to do. They still can get the games. So, with that being said, next generation is still far off. We can't really tell what they're going to really do with the consoles and stuff like this as far as graphics and specs and all this stuff. All we can truly say is that it's coming. It's almost here. Plans already in motion. So this is all I got to say about next generation of consoles. It's really, you know, I don't expect much out of the next generation of consoles. Expect more of the same. Just more realistic graphics, 4K, 8K, whatever you want to call it. Just that and something else. But only I don't see it getting more next gen than Nintendo making their consoles go portable with the power that they have. I don't see it get any more innovative than that. It's your boy Kahuna Silver. I'm out. Deuces.